hello my collective. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's well, everyone's had a wonderful, wonderful day or is about to have a great one wherever you are. Okay, back after 1 week. We have so many downloads, but let's light up our candles first and then we'll chit chat. Archangel Gabriel's here. We're evoking him. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Chamuel. Go. Okay, today we are doing it from my guest room, so I just have to be Archangel Michael in the house and Archangel Raphael. Hang on. Yep. Got everybody in the house. Hang on just a moment. Let's just say a small, short prayer. Just thank them for their love and light into our life. Okay, let's begin. I have so many downloads, but the reason why I think today I was tired, but I was just feeling, oh my god, I haven't done a reading. Things in personal life, they take over, they take precedence over, certain other things. We live in a 3D world after all. We can't just, forego our 3D human duties. But today, when I was like, oh my god, I got so many clarifications today, collective. Today was a day of revelation, and like this got clear, that got clear. So there's a reason why this reading has come after a week. There's a reason behind that, right? So if you remember in my last read, I said I'm only going to cover like 2 downloads because they were like, like at least 4 or 5 listed, but I said I'll cover only 2 and the rest I'll cover in my next read. Now there's always a reason why if I don't cover them, there's always a divine reason. It's not like just me doing it, impromptu or something. It's just that there's always a divine hand behind it. One of those downloads was the word climber given to me. Climber. Now when I got that read, my first direction that my mind took was towards the orbs. There was something related to the orbs, but then divine corrected me immediately that no, that's not it, you have to look in the other direction. Then I got like multiple confirmations on the word climber, and you would not believe it, like I got them like exactly so I did my last reading on Monday, right? So I got this download on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, and today I was like, I wanted to see whether I'll get the same download at the same time again or not, and it did not come today. You know why? Because we've already passed that. Now this is about an ascension. I'll tell you, there was a test this entire last week, and now this is for my chosen ones. It's not for everyone, collective. Just take it as it resonates. If it doesn't resonate with you, then it is not for you. But it's definitely for my chosen brothers and sisters who are here watching this. There's a reason why you went through that last week that you went through. All of us went through, and if you're still going through it, let me tell you that this is literally the end of that test. It was a very heavy test that was given to us last week. Like we went through a last stage of our ascension, this phase of our ascension, and this was one of the most, I would say, like I was just thinking today, like rating this test, like, and the kind of test that I've had over several years that I've been on my spiritual journey, this has to be like really, like has to be in the top 5 or maybe even top 3 in terms of level of difficulty and various other things. I mean, those are spiritual, they're very personal to each and every chosen one, but this was a very, very difficult ascension. Like I would not believe no matter how long you've been on a spiritual journey, this test was difficult. This ascension was difficult, like really difficult. all right, but like we came through, and there was a reason why this had to, like, this entire week had to pass, so that you could come to know today that yes, you have elevated. There's another level. Now this climber word was given to me. Climber, same day, on different days, recurring days, exactly at the same place, exactly at the same time. Climber on Monday, climber on Tuesday, climber on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I waited today because over the weekend when this finished, over the weekend, and today was our first day after the ascension. I was like, I wanted to wait. Let me see if I get it today, and I did not get it today because it has over. It has, like, the test is over. The ascension has, you've ascended. You've cleared that level, if I may put it that way. So congratulations, my fellow brothers and sisters, my chosen ones. We have, oh my gosh, this was like really tough, and this is an understatement. I cannot even like come up with words right now because I know, like, even I had to like it. This was not just mental, it was even physical. Like, we had to like literally pull ourselves together and just get this done. This was like quite difficult. So congratulations to all of us. Like, to me, like, I'm just feeling like I'm top of the world. Like, dude, I have to have that. I can just climb mountains, which is exactly what we have done. We have climbed a mountain. You're a climber. You've climbed this mountain of huge. This was like a huge. It was not an obstacle. It was like an obstruction in your spiritual journey, which you've like literally gone through it. You've climbed over it, and now you're like through. Like, you're so happy. So I'll tell you, the word was climber, and it just kept coming in, and congratulations to my brothers and sisters here. I really cannot put this into words, like how relieved I am today. Like, literally today is the first day, like I said, after the ascension, and oh my gosh, what a relief. Like, literal physical relief. I can feel that weight off my shoulders, bro. This was tough. This came in really, like, it was a very strong test, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be rewarded now. This is like a reward time. Yeah, so congratulations. Have enjoyed this moment. Like, I was told by the universe today, I like got a message from the universe today, and the universe like, dude, I know you like, you think in the future, you like live in the future, but you got to enjoy this moment. Like, you've done this was tough. This was like overbearing. So you have to like enjoy this moment. So I would suggest, like, whoever you are, like whoever is listening to my chosen brothers and sisters, whoever you're listening, sorry, I'm really tired right now, so just bear with me if I fumble my words, but just enjoy your day. Enjoy this week now, all right? Don't forget to enjoy is what the universe wanted me to tell you. But let's just see what else about other than the climber. Okay, oh yes, see, just to, okay, let me tell you, just to give me pointers about this climber. There were like other messages that came in right along with it. They were like very hard, difficult. Universe, divine, your divine parents, whoever you believe in, your ancestors, they kept on coming back with the same words. There were two. One was like very hard, and the other was difficult. So very hard, difficult, very hard, difficult. I did not even know that they were like literally talking about this ascension being very hard and difficult, very hard and difficult. But it came in so many times. I was like, this has to be, these are very simple words, but they have to be like, this has to be like universe trying to tell us something like in typical words, like, yes, it's going to be very hard, very difficult. To an extent, like, universe literally just gave me a pointer. This was last night, so before it was like almost just about to end, and like I would say few hours before it was ending, it was like, oh my gosh, you're like literally at the last stage, we have done this and this. So the message was like, oh my gosh, this is, I could literally feel when this was given to me that, that relief, that lightness in the soul that you feel, like, yeah, we have done this, we are through, we have passed a test today. So congratulations again. If I haven't said it enough, congratulations for all those who are like karmics and the others who would be saying, what is she talking about? Like, you have no idea what we go through. And this was like this elevation test was, I think, I would say about at least 2 weeks long. I would say at least 2 weeks long. I mean, we don't even come to know. Like I said, like universe stops on your spiritual journey. You don't even, like, after a point, they don't even tell you that they're testing you. It's like, it's just, you just come to know when you pass it. Like I just told you, like literally moments before, hours before, you're just about, like, you're right on the verge of the victory, and suddenly universe will come back and say, wonderful, there was a test, and wonderful, congratulations, you passed it, and do not forget to enjoy yourself, because this was tough. Like I said, they kept reiterating, very hard, difficult, very hard, difficult. So can't say this enough. Again, at the cost of repeating myself, please enjoy, do not forget to enjoy yourself, enjoy this victory. Alright, what else? Okay, so in celebration of this, universe gave me was good laugh. I'll tell you how. Hang on for a second. Let me just open that. They gave me a song. Okay, I have to be very careful. Again, this is a slightly different setting. Not too much, but I just have to be careful with the candles and everything. Hang on, hang on for a second. Universe basically gave me a song. I wish I could just play you this, although I'm sure you know it, and if you haven't heard about it, oh my gosh, you absolutely should. It's quite fun, and I think it's not very old. It's like, it's quite recent, I would say. I do not know how long ago was this released. Sorry, I'm just really tired, because like I said, I've gone through a very difficult ascension. I am tired, yes, but in a good way. Like this, I'm gonna have a good night's sleep. Alright, so hang on for a second. Let me choose. Oh, this was, yes, I was not wrong. This was released on March 7, 2025. So this is this year's release. This is the artist is, okay, so this is a Blackpink girl, Jennie, and if you have not heard the song, it's like Jennie. Alright, so I'm gonna I cannot, because of copyright issues, I cannot possibly obviously play the song here, otherwise you would have had fun with me. It's so fun. This is in continuation of our copycat message. If you remember, people imitating us, not just copycat. Again, like I said, copycat is like an understatement. These people are not copying us, they are like literally imitating us. And if you remember, I said if they could, they would even change their name to ours. Like if they could, they'll want to live our life, they want to be us, they want to be like us and everything. Not just, they want to be identical, they just want to be like exactly, they want to have your life, they want to be like looked at, viewed as, in the same energy as you are viewed, my collective. Alright, so when this song came in, I had heard about the song, but I had like fleetingly, like in when you watch these reels or you watch these shorts, and also this song is in the background of a lot of reels and shorts. So, but I hadn't paid attention to it much. But Divine gave me this song, and like the entire song, so it's quite fun, and this is like dedicated to our copycats. We'll call them copycats. Let's just let them be. In fact, before I tell you this song, I'll tell you, I did a social experiment on our copycats. What I did was, I thought this week I'll just restrain my creative energy. I thought like until Friday, maybe I'll do a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the entire week thing, but I could not hold it any longer, and I had to let go of my creative energy. I had to remove the block on Friday. I just had to. I could not live one moment more than that. But for at least 4 days, I restrained my creative energy and did not come up with anything, let's say, fresh and new. You know what I mean? I did not I did not like really share my creative energy as much, if you put it that way. And that was it. And the creative well in these copycats' life, like it just dried up. It literally dried up, and it was the most amusing thing ever. Like, oh my gosh, if you could not take from me, there was like there was literally nothing there, absolutely zilch there. If I stopped them from taking something from me, it was like literally everything just dried up or something. I'll tell you how it is. Now, just, it was quite fun, and then on Friday I was like, oh my gosh, I'm just going to be myself. I just can't like, stop myself anymore from creatively expressing myself. But here you go. Enjoy the song, dude. You gotta like listen to it like with your AirPods on, like, and noise cancellation full on volume. You're gonna love it. You're gonna start dancing, I'm telling you. Okay, not the comics, they may not enjoy this as much, but yeah. So it says the song's name is Jenny. Okay, again, it's Like Jenny. The song's name is actually Like Jenny. So this is about like someone being other people being obsessed with Jenny. And see, this is exactly what I was talking about. In fact, Divine, would you believe it, Divine gave me a download on this also, which I did not take seriously. Divine said there's a song exactly for your situation. I was like, okay, exactly, a song has been composed exactly for your situation. I'm like, okay, all right. And then this came in. So it is, come on, it's gonna be fucking hard. Special edition, and your AI couldn't copy. I'm leaving clues in the fitting room and it's hot tea. No, I'm not thinking about no exes. No, they miss me. I got the whole room spinning like it's tipsy. But Boras take us to... Okay. So who wanna rock with Jenny? Keep your hair done, nails done like Jenny. Who else got him obsessed like Jenny? Jenny, Jenny, Jenny. I think I really like Jenny. Haters, they don't really like Jenny cause they can never ever be like Jenny. But have you ever met Jenny? Alright, just go with the flow. I mean, it's a rap kind of a situation and I'm ruining it right now by speaking, but I have to tell you the words, I have to tell you the lyrics. Alright? But the question that keeps on, it's asked 4 times in a row. It says, but have you ever met? But have you ever met? But have you ever met Jenny? Like people. So what it really means is exactly my situation. Most of the people who haven't even like, I have never talked to them. I do not know them. I don't know their names. I do not know which team they belong to. I do not know where they come from, where they go. Would compete with me. Like I would not know like who they are. Like who are you? Why are you hating on someone that you don't know? They've never spoken to you. They don't know your situation. You're not competing with them over anything. But yeah, but they want to compete with you, or to copy you, imitate you exactly as you are, and hate you for it because you're the one who's you're the source. You're the source. No matter how much you give me, I can't do circus acts, pose in one go, make a mosh pit. They can't deal with me cause I'm priceless. My DNA among many celebrities. Again, I said I'm killing it because it's a rap. So just enjoy the rap. Just listen to the song. Get out of my way before bar becomes Chucky. Name, shame, blame, trying to bust my bubble. Try it and you'll find yourself in a bigger hole. I'm meeting Jenny, keep sharing. Just listen to it. I've slayed it and I've craved it. Just I'm guilty. It's a sin to be good. Wow. Wanna rock with Jenny? Keep your hair done, nails done like Jenny. Who else got him obsessed like Jenny? It's like literally people. The song is about people being obsessed with Jenny. They want to get their hair done, their nails done, they want to like dress up like her, they want to act like her, they want to have a life, which is exactly what I just told you last time also. So I'm going to reiterate, but this is quite a fun. I could not stop listening to this over and again. It gave me Divine made my day. When this came in, I literally must have just heard it on loop like about 5-7 times at least, and I could not stop smiling. I was like, Divine, you're like too cute. Alright, this was a fun one. Alright, so okay, this is again, wow, we got like a lot of drums download after a long time, right? So I got this download, I was given this download wherein okay, this story was given to me rather. It came in like so. Alright. And this pertains to your victory over your enemies. Like you didn't even have to lift a finger. They were like all of them ganged up against you. All of them like misused their resources. They had like so much at their disposal. They used immoral ways. There was nothing wrong. They could do anything. They were almost like they're used to getting away with everything, right? How come you on your righteous path were able to just you singular self fighting against such a big, large, huge group, cult, coven? Let's not call them group. They are a cult. Basically, they are a cult. How were you able to defeat them? How? How do you think you were able to defeat them? Now, in answer to this question, so this story was given to me that after Lord Ram, when he came back home, after he had like defeated Ravan, right? And he had killed Ravan rather, not just defeated, killed Ravan. He comes back to Ayodhya with Mata Sita and Mata Kaushalya, which is their mother, right? So Lord Ram's mother. So Lord Ram, she asked like did you kill Ravan? Have you killed Ravan? Did you kill Ravan? Basically her question was, did you kill Ravan? So Lord Ram replied, no, not me. His ahankar, his ego killed him. Are you getting what I'm saying? Collective? It's literally, that's how you defeated your enemy. It's not like you almost did not even have to like move a finger. Quite honestly, you didn't do anything at all. If you quite look at it, you didn't do anything. You just stood up for your truth. And these people who were like overly egotistical, they work from ego, they work from immaturity, that each one of us have that factor. Understand me, each one of us. It just depends. When you get mature, when you are evolved, not just mature, anybody's mature, right? That's very subjective. But when you evolved, rather, especially in spiritual terms, when you're like really truly evolved, you don't let those factors rule you. Like you rule your indriyas, you rule your senses. So there's not like one other person that, what does that ruling your senses means? No, that third person can come and just make me angry. No third person can come and make me sad. No third person can come and make me happy. I'm my own master. I rule my own senses. I make my own destiny. Alright? That is what an evolved soul is. That is what evolution is. Correct? Now these are the people who are like literally from like, that Darwin's table, like from monkey to man. I don't think they're like become monkey to man. They're like monkey to monkeys. They're like another version of a monkey only. They haven't like really evolved, developed. They may look like people, but they're not like people. And they're, in the real sense of the term. So like this is something like when I'm saying monkey, I'm not just like really making fun of anyone. I really mean that when I say monkey, from monkey to man, as in monkey means when you're like still being ruled from your animalistic instinct. Alright? What is the difference between you and an animal then? Really, quite honestly, right? You're able to control your senses. You've been able to evolve, right? How have we been able to evolve? Because you've been able to control our senses, right? Now, an animal is not able to do that. That they just rule, only their gut rules them. They can't see right and wrong. For them, that moment is that moment and that's it. For them, it's survival is the instinct that they work from. And everything, their life literally revolves around survival. So it's like what your karmics are like. They're like, their thinking, their decision-making process, their discernment really just comes from that instinct of survival. Whatever is best for them in that situation, they take that decision. If you know what I'm trying to say, her collective. It doesn't come from a higher moral view. They don't have any ethics. They don't have any other scale to look at. There is no measurement. There is no other measurement other than survival. There is no other scale other than survival. That is what makes them, that their evolution has literally stopped. They were a monkey. They will remain a monkey. With all due respect to the monkeys, which I find them very smart, but here it is like literally monkey to monkey. They haven't really informed from monkey to man. They're like right there. So when they take this decision, like what did Ravan do? He could have like, what kind of a decision was like going out there and just abducting someone's wife, a prince's wife, just because you can, just because she's beautiful, you will abduct anyone's wife. But why? Because he was like, his animalistic instinct was ruling his senses. You're getting what I'm trying to say? So a monkey, no matter how knowledgeable he was still a Rakshas. Why was he still a Rakshas? Because he was not able to control that animalistic instinct inside him. For him, like Sita, oh my God, Lakshmi Sarupa, Sita, so beautiful. She has to be my wife. So, abduction. It is wrong. Abduction. You got my point. So even when he was told by his inner circle, and I've talked about this in like God, like good at least 50 videos back. His inner circle, consisted of like literally his brother, not just Vibhishan. I think including his wife. Wife also told him. Everybody, like his very close cabinet ministers, also told him like whatever group of ministers that he had to rule over Lanka. They also told him, that it is not going to go down well for you. You must return her. But then he was like ruled by his ego, ruled by that animalistic thing that she's going to be my wife. I have decided she's going to be my wife, so she's going to be my wife. Literally, I think Kumkaran also told him the same thing, that brother, what have you done? Although he loved his brother and he was on his side, but he also told him, brother, what have you done? What have you done? This is wrong. You should not have done this. But Ravan did not even listen to him. Mandodari, like his wife is Mandodari, right? Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, right? I think it was Mandodari, right? She also said, like, you must return her. This will not go down well. You will die because of this. And he did not listen because animalistic instinct. So again, this is exactly where it is. This is how your karmics are going down. That animalistic instinct of not being able, not logic over like what feeling it's always feeling first, logic later is needed. So this is what you need to understand, that this is how Lord Ram replied, that I did not kill him. His own ahankar, his own ego, again that animalistic instinct that we talked about, killed him. Alright, so this was very beautiful. When it came in, it was like very overwhelming for me. We were like, oh my god, after a long time we've got like Lord Ram's download. And this is exactly, so I knew this came in last week, and I knew that this is going to be a very certain, overwhelming, an outstanding kind of a victory over your enemies. You're going to have, like, if you haven't experienced it yet, my collective, I'm 100% sure you have already, but let me see, maybe one or two people are still going through it. So then it's going to be, because I do have a download which says that there might be a small margin of you guys who may still be going through this test. So let me tell you, there's going to be like a huge, beautiful victory that is coming your way. I don't want to spoil it for you, alright, because it's going to be different for different people, but yeah, it's going to be like, you're going to be acknowledged widely. Let me say, I don't want to like spill too much, because there is one download that I got. It was like, if any of you is going through again that test, which is back crunching test, bro, I'm witness to that. I literally went through it. So I know if it is like literally being very tough for you, let me tell you, like, it was Lord Ganesha's message that I got, and the number given was, angel number given was 000, and he literally said that, so his exact words were, just do as I say and everything will be okay. That's what he said. Just do as I say and everything will be okay. So what have you been asked to do? Whatever you are doing, just keep doing. Whatever you're facing, just keep going through it. I know it sounds very cliched, but literally I was there, and all I had to do was just put my one foot in front of the other. One foot in front of the other. Just keep going. And again, at the cost of repeating myself, I know how cliched it is, and it doesn't offer much help, but I was there, and that's the only thing you need to do, just to keep going. One foot in front of the other, and Lord Ganesha says, just do as I say and everything will be okay. So you're like literally there, alright, literally on the verge of victory. You're like moments away from it if this message is coming to you today. Like I said, this was delayed by a week. This entire thing was delayed by a week for a reason, bro. This isn't just happening because, whatever. Like, this is like, there's a reason behind this. It's coming because the ascension has literally just, that test literally just finished. So if you are still experiencing it, yours is about to finish tonight. That's it. It's not going to be any delayed than this, as it is. Okay? Alright, so what else I got? Oh yeah, Divana also said that your your copycats are having an existential crisis right now. Existential crisis. So they don't know what to do now. What, you call them out, like what are you gonna, like, keep on copying? Yeah, they'll keep on copying. They, like I said, the well is dry. All I did was to stop it for like 4 days and the well dried. The well just dried. So yeah, okay, it is what it is. All right. Okay, what else? What else? It was like another important. Oh yes. But that's what came to my mind, and I like literally just went back to this existential crisis which Divine had told me. If you remember in our previous readings, let me say previous because it's been happening for a long time, this word adopted, adoption, adopted kept coming up. If you remember, one was I think adoption, other was like adopted, and we were like wrecking our brains as to what it meant. 30 minutes if we're going to do that. I'll tell you what it meant. So today I got the answer to that also. So it was like almost because Divine wanted it, I can say, it is this gap of 1 week in between because things had to happen a certain way. And you know what Divine meant by that adopted, that actually meant adept. And I'll tell you what, I got this exact quote today, which Divine gave me. I'm going to read it from the book that I was given to read. In fact, if you're curious, this is the one I just finished today. This one, Kundalini. And it's a good read. I won't say it's like fantabulous or something, because I think I've covered all this already, I think, on my journey. So, but yeah, it's fine. If you want to read it, you can read it. But if you're new on this journey, this might be too tough for you. But if you have like ascended up till a point, it depends. I mean, if it resonates, if you would like to read this, you can go ahead and read it. I won't like put too much into your brain whether you should or not. Let's come down to what was the meaning of that word adoption. What did Divine mean by that? Okay, so Divine is saying, now keep in mind that you've finished this test, you've ascended, you've done the move. One of the toughest tests on the spiritual journey, entire journey. Alright? So keeping that in mind, Divine is saying, this is the primary difference between an adept and an aspirer. An adept rejoices when a seeker struggles. The accomplished one lives from where the student runs, and that is now. See, so Divine is literally calling you the accomplished one. And what was the earlier download I told you, which I got literally moments ago also, that you're like, enjoy the moment. Enjoy, you've done life, you've gone through a very difficult test. Enjoy this until the next one starts, which will be literally tomorrow. So enjoy this moment, enjoy this victory, alright? Because it's a victory not just over our karmics, it's a victory over our circumstances. It's a victory over different obstacles that were put on our way. And most of them were artificial, alright? They were not like just came in organically. These were put in our way, alright? So it says, Divine says, I'll repeat that. This is the primary difference between an adept, calling you an adept. This adopted. Divine wanted to call 3333 on the clock right now. Thank you, Divine. Thank you. This is like literally Divine guidance. It's like this is the primary difference between an adept and an aspirer. So you're no longer an aspirer, you are an adept. You have accomplished. You're no longer a student. You're almost a master. Oh my God, I just got this. There was this download. It's in my different notebook. I remember writing it down now. But I just said it. Like I said, this is Divine guidance, Divine trust. Oh my God, I said, what did I say? You are no longer a student, you are a master. I want to literally say master, and I got reminded of this download wherein Divine literally said, the master awaits you. So I think what Divine wanted to say was that master version of you awaits you. And that came in, I think, about 2 weeks back. I must have just forgotten about it because, like I said, like I told you various times, it just come in very quickly, and sometimes I'm doing other things. It's not, I don't have like sit and wait for the downloads to come in. They come to me, they keep coming to me even while I'm speaking to people. So sometimes I just missed it. But this was this one. The master awaits you, and I think it's your higher self the version where you are the master. That version, that level of you awaits you. That was what it was 2 weeks ago, I think, and now you're there. Oh my gosh. It literally says the primary difference between an adept and an aspirer is an adept rejoices when a seeker struggles. Like, so now you're like, these challenges are like now fun to you. Like, you've changed them into fun activity. This, you understand that these obstacles, even if they're like put in your way and they try to make your life hard, you've learned to like learn through them. You've learned to understand them, that they are there for your spiritual evolution. They are there to ascend you, to elevate you to another level. So they no longer like give you anxiety. You're not like pressed or anything. Yes, of course, we all get tired, dude. Like this, like I said, like you can make it in my voice right now. And there's more like that mental tiredness. Like after you've done like you've given your exams and there's a relief, but there is this tiredness also. You're getting it like from a student days is how it's going to be, used to be rather. So it's going to be like that for like a few days. You're going to be tired, yes, but yeah, still relieved that, oh yeah, that is over and I'm happy that I made it. Alright, so the adoption thing has been clear to us. So we are adept. Now we are the masters. This is what the divine wanted to call us. Divine wanted to call us the masters. But they wanted to like wait until, that's why we kept asking. You remember in my last read, I kept having fun with Archangel Michael asking, and Divine and the rest of my spirit team. I kept asking them that, could you explain adoption to me, and they did not, nothing, there was no clarity on it. And why was I given that clarity today? Was I passed that test, just like you all. And this message is coming to you because it's my job, it's my divine duty to share it with you. It's not just for me, it's for you, otherwise I would not have shared it. Alright? Okay, wonderful. That done. I think I might have covered all my downloads that I got today. If there are any others that I find in my other book, I'll come back with it. Okay, let's just do some tarot. Alright, 37 minutes. I want to do tarot. I took out my cow's belly. I'm going to do tarot today. Let's not keep tarot away from like our lives. Okay. Is this quite? No, it's fine. It's this AC quite. It's quite noisy though. Okay. Alright, King of Cups. Okay, Divine, any messages for us? Anything you'd like us to know? Anything at all? Otherwise, I'll pull my cards. Nothing is happening here. There are no. I think I might have covered all the messages that. Might have covered everything that Divine wanted you to know for now. Okay, let me just shuffle them one more time, and nothing comes up. Yeah, that's it. No messages for today through tarot. What we can do is put them back, and let me just go through my cards. And it's such a beautiful day. I think it's quite an auspicious day today as well, right? I did not know much about it. I was just told by the divine somehow that, what is this? That today is one of those days, like it's the last Monday of, the last Monday of this Savan, the last Somvar of this Savan, right? And Lord Shiva's, it's quite an important day, and I think there were like a couple of other things, not just a couple, I think probably about 4 or 5 other things that this day is very auspicious and this and that, and I was like, oh, I felt like keeping the fast today. So I literally, honestly, I just out of nowhere, I like took my lunch also to work. I just did like, let me just fast today. I would just like to fast for Lord Shiva, and I haven't done it in a long time. Really, like for Lord Shiva, I do it. Like I do the Navratri as well. I fast, but not for Lord Shiva. And most times I do. I think I do Mahashivratri also. I think I do it, but not too many times. I don't think I've been regular with Mahashivratri Vrat so much, but I definitely do the Navratri. Definitely. Okay, but today I felt like it. All of the viewers like, I won't like keep a fast today. And I did. So I do not know how many of you are also fasting. Alright, so okay. Just wanted to share that as a nugget. Okay, let's just take out. Okay, we are on 39 minutes, so okay, we'll just take out few cards. All right. Let's just do the same thing. Otherwise, we'll pick on that same pile. Okay, these two want to come together. It is, or oh, they're karmic lessons. Karmic lessons and organized oppression. Oh my God, what? Karmic lessons. Okay, all right, we got it. So let me show you the cards that came in. All right, so I think your karmics, my sweethearts, my darlings, my collective, your karmics are who probably worked as a group. Like I said, I already told you, that's a coven. It's no longer a group, it's a coven, it's a cult. All right, so people who worked in an organized manner, who tried to oppress you, right, are going through severe karmic lessons. They're learning the lessons that have been given to them. Now I do not know how many of them, like, quite honestly, have the brains to like understand that those are like lessons given by the universe, by the divine. I do not understand whether they understand it or not, like, quite honestly. Like, I literally go see people every day. They're being punished by the divine for doing something and they don't get it. They still don't get it. Don't get it. Don't get it. So like, I do not know how much brains they have to be able to like actually comprehend that they are being punished, they are being given. These are karmic lessons. People and places that are going, I don't want to say it could be different people, but people who oppressed you perhaps in an organized, this could be again an organized group. Yes, it was an organized group. They're going through heavy karma right now, quite honestly. Let's see what else. This is crash. Oh, this is given. These people could be crashing right now. Like, I hope not a car crash or anything, or whatever divine does. I do not know. I want to like be in the way. But these people could be spiraling right now. They could be crashing right now. Like, I mean, like meltdowns, and I mean anxiety attacks, and I mean yeah, that's what is coming to my mind right now. Like absolute showdowns, like meltdowns, if you know what I mean. Yeah, confirmation, meltdowns, like yeah, something like that. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, let's pull this. The Joker card. Oh my gosh. Now Joker. Now this. Okay. Let's take out few more. Joker card had come in earlier also. They could have just taken and okay, something flew. Oh my god, the World card. And I think okay, let me just cover this because it came to my mind first. Now this group of people, this coven cult, whoever, these people, the oppressors. Alright, they could have taken everything like as a fucking joke, you know what I mean? Just it's what karma. Nothing is happening to us. Oh my god, well, you keep talking about karma, when it's gonna hit us. It's hitting them right now. And it's been hitting them like for a long time now, but it's hitting them. And like I said, it's not gonna just happen like in one go, not everything is just gonna happen and like kaboom. No. Divine would do it slowly and slowly. And I told you this last time also, it's going to happen to one at a time, one person at a time, one incident at a time, so that everybody else gets to see it, internalize it. And you know, the kind of fearful energy they wanted to put you in, my collective, they're going to feel that fear now. Yeah. What else wants to come? World. So their world could be crashing right now. Exactly. The world could be crashing right now. Right, cruel. And they could now feel that this world is cruel to them. Like, oh my gosh, what did they do to deserve it or something? Yeah, well, there's a huge, long list of things that you did to deserve it. But yeah, that's happening right now. Dude, I like try to stay away from this energy, but like it keeps on steering. Now, universe, you saw that. I did not even like call in this energy, but okay, it is what it is. Divine wants us to know because 24 on the clock, because Divine loves us. They want us to know certain things. They tell us certain things because they love us. They want us to know that they are taking care of us. Divine is taking care of us. What else? Okay, let's just take this. It is latent energy. Oh my god, latent energy. What is latent energy? Kundalini. It is what it is. It really is. Did I just not tell you I finished this book today? And I've got I started my reading telling you I've got clarifications over clarifications, confirmations over confirmation today. Today literally was the day of my divine giving me yes, this, yes, that. The answer to that is this. The answer to that is that. You know, that kinds. Latent energy, your kundalini. Your kundalini could be awakening, my friend. You could literally be awakening your kundalini energy, which is the dormant energy, which is the latent energy, which is said to reside in your in your spinal cord, right? I think it's about, I do not know exactly the location. I think it has a 3.5 coils, but exactly where it resides is in your spinal cord. Exact location I do not know, but it is like symbolically said. There is no place that a doctor can like point, here is your kundalini. It's not like that. It's energy, all right? So it's extremely creative. It is liberating, and not many people can get there. Not many. Trust me. And if you see those, let me just come to that first. If you see these people like on YouTube or like on Facebook, especially crappiest platforms ever. If you see people on Facebook come up with things like, oh my god, they're doing this, like there are spiritual practitioners who are like doing this and they're like awakening your kundalini, and you're like, people are like doing, you know, like acting out like the practitioner is like being a puppeteer and like, you know, has been able to awaken their kundalini energy. Just know that's like all fake. It doesn't work like that. It don't work like that, bro. So in order to awaken your kundalini energy, your latent energy, your dormant energy, kundalini energy, you have to work really hard. There's no one else who can awaken it for you, if you know what I mean. You have to work hard, and this energy like literally starts from your root chakra and goes up and up and up, and that's how you like, once it reaches your crown chakra, and your crown chakra is like almost, I think, about 10 or 12 inches over your like actual head, right? It's right here, over there, somewhere over here. Again, it's energy. There is no like, I can't like take an inch tape like a scale or it can tell you like, oh, exactly right here. It's not like that. Just take it symbolically, alright? So when it reaches the crown chakra, you're like fully liberated. You're like, there is no one that can stop you then. Like really, you're fully evolved, right? You are then the creator of, you are the co-creator then with the divine. Alright? So let's just say something about, see how latent energy, like literally you could be awakening your kundalini energy. Could have started. Oh my gosh, universe did say something about this, but I didn't take it seriously enough. What is it? Pedestal. Wow, and this isn't big. I'm telling you, universe is putting you on a pedestal, or you're going to be put on a pedestal. Like you're going to be given an example of like, look at that. You have to do what she has done. If she can do it, so can you. You'll be that inspiration. Like, look at how she came out of this. Look at how she achieved this. Look at how she accomplished. I'm saying she because I'm using myself as an example here. Take it as it resonates. I'm not saying women are only like capable of being idolized or something. I'm not saying that. Although it's largely true, but I'm not saying that. Okay, pedestal. You're going to be put on a pedestal. I'm telling you, this comes from a lot of love from the universe. A lot of love from the universe. All that oppression that these people like sent your way, right? It's going to be literally answered. This is what the karmics, the devil energy came with, oppression, and this is what divine is going to reward you with for fighting the fight, for fighting that war. This is what your reward is. You'll be put on a pedestal. You're going to be like literally admired, adored, and you're going to be able to liberate a lot many souls, a lot of souls. You're here to do good work, all right? You're here to do God's work. You're here to help people. I just say that because it's the most simplest of forms of like just putting things. It could be different for different people. You could be helping, like being a doctor. You could be like helping a lot of people. You could be doing a lot of pro bono work for people who can't afford like healthcare. Like, or if you are, let's say, a lawyer, you could be like helping out a lot of people who, again, who can't afford to have like to pay for those legal services. Or if you are just a good soul, you could literally be just helping out animals, you could be helping out older people. It's different for different people. Or just like, or maybe you're someone like me who's into spiritual, who's on a spiritual journey. Maybe you're helping out other souls on the spiritual journey. All right, like, so going to be put on pedestal by the divine. And there was another card that came with it, and it says, oh, it says staged. Wait, and you know where it is? Oh my gosh, this was like, I told you this was quite noisy, and I have to be very mindful of my voice now. Okay, it is right under organized. If you remember, I said these people have like this group of people that this organized group of people, the cult, the coven, had staged a lot of things. They had spread a lot of lies, slander. They had like spread absolute stories about, like, total fairy tales, like I just told you earlier. Most in that, even in that song, have you ever met Jenny? Most people had not even met Jenny, which is like, replace that with like me or you, collective, replace that with yourself. Most of these people have never even met you, who are like literally, they've never spoken to you, never met you, don't know you, know nothing about you, know nothing about the actual situation, and they're spreading stories, about you. So all that organized crime that they have done, right? All of that was staged, and this is going to come out in light. This is going to come out that all of this was staged. It is going to come out. It's going to be put under a spotlight that this was all staged by a group of people. All right. Okay. Again. Wow. Such silence. Okay. All right. Let me just. Okay, 51 minutes. Okay. We'll just take out like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 more cards, right? Let's take them out together. 1, 2, 3, and okay, wait a minute. I want to do this right in front of you, and 4. Okay, let's just take these, and all are blue. And today is Lord Shiva's day, and I'm wearing blue. Lord Shiva and Archangel Michael are going to be like so proud of me. Like, very good, very good. Okay, if I'm not wearing blue at all, now you're wearing only blue. Okay, so escape. All right, escape. Let's see what our cards are. Whereas I use this word accomplishment, and in fact, it is in that download. That it says, literally says accomplished, right? Accomplished right here. I'm going to read it yet again to you. It says, this is the primary difference between an adept and an aspirer. An adept rejoices when a seeker struggles. The accomplished, which is you, the accomplished one lives from where the student runs, and that is now. All right. Beautiful. Thank you, Divine, for again validating me left, right, and center, which you always do. Accomplishment. All right. Escape. How this escape from their clutches, from this grand scheme of things that whatever these people were planning. God knows, this joke of an, wow. It is right under crash. Okay, anyways, what else? We've got here as an inheritance here. Wow. You know what here is under? Here is under the world. We're going to inherit what? Divine is going to give you the world. You're inheriting the world. What it means, like in spiritual terms, is Divine is saying that you're going to be able to create your own world. Have your inheritance, like your inheritance, and being able to co-create with the universe for the betterment of society, for the betterment of the universe, not just the society that you live in. You're going to hear for like much bigger things. I mean, just don't talk about this just as well, right? Don't even think like that. When I think, like I told you several times, like when I think on Divine would just like tell me, oh my God, like just make it wider, make it bigger. Not this. Then I make it bigger and wider, and they're like, no, not even close. Make it bigger. That's the kind of purpose you're here to be on. That is your life's mission, or many missions. One of the sub-missions. It could just literally be just one of the many missions you could be on, right? So you're here to that divine inheritance, being able to co-create with the universe. All right, what is the next one? Vacation card has come again. Vacation is right under cruel. You're free from this cruelty that you were experiencing. I think this went on for a prolonged period. These people were given many karmic lessons, but they are too dull to get it. Too dull to get it, like I said, too dull to get it. That they were getting karma. They were like, still, what karma? Dying inside, but getting, what karma? Keeping up, staging everything, but what karma? But now they're like, they're understanding that they can't keep up this whatever stage performance that they were giving, them whatever lies and slander and stories that these people, you would be zapped collective if you were to like just know what these people like said about you. Things they said, like people you never met, like things, the stories they have been telling. Wow. In fact, the other day I literally just saw someone just like, I could see things in my mind's eye, and I could like hear this person. This person was not even in front of me, but I could just hear this person talking to someone else and tell them, you know what happened, you know this happened, you know that happened, and the other person was not believing them, by the way, was just nodding their head, yeah, I'm sure, yeah. But they're like, you know what happened, then this happened, then that happened. I was stupid fellow. Learn now. About time you learn, but now again they're not getting it. Not getting it still. So they are too dull to even understand. But these are karmic lessons, and I think sooner or later they will get it. They will understand that the life is crashing because they did, they were like cruel. That word came in again today. Like they were cruel, they were unjust to God's child. That they should not have messed. Should not have. I think they've been doing this I've repeated this many times. But I have to say this one more time, that these people have been doing this cult, this coven has been doing this, has done this to many people before you, collective. But this is where it ends. You were sent into the situation to end it. Right? Now that ends with them going to jail or them going to spiritual jail, which is sometimes I wonder really which one would be worse. And I think divine would give you a choice. It depends upon you. What would you want it to be? How would you want their judgment to be like? In a way, really, God, I'm not saying your divine's going to take your permission to do something, but they would take your opinion. How would you be wanting them to be punished, in 3D or in 5D? Just be very humble and leave it into God's hands. Let God decide how would it be for them. Let God decide. Sometimes I was just saying, I wonder which one would be more painful, and I do think 5D would be more painful. I love playing mind games, right? So yeah, that would be apt, really apt. But anyways, divine is going to decide. Divine wants to put this on a pedestal, right? Divine wants the story to be out. They want it to be, want everyone to know. So I think there might be a very 3D punishment coming in. Very 3D, not just 5D. Very, very, very 3D. Alright, which will affect their reality, which will affect the rest of their life. And everyone around them. Everybody who touched this story, whoever was a part of the story, directly, indirectly, or even was collateral to it, let me say, those people the collateral are going to be rewarded, and the other ones who were accomplices to this, who did this knowingly, unknowingly, intentionally, unintentionally. If you do a bad deed, you're going to be punished. This is going to be out. This is going to be put in the spotlight. I do feel, because divine reiterated that pedestal, and is this divine sweet love coming to you, that they want you to be acknowledged. Yeah. Okay, so collective, I'm going to leave it there. Okay, thank you for bearing with me. I know this came, but it came a little staggered today, but then again, that's how downloads work. That's how they come, and that's how we share with you. I was really tired today. You can make up from my voice, but I'm going to come and refresh the next time. And until then, have a wonderful evening. Goodbye.